The Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Human Rights Commission, Tony Ojukwu, says the complexity of the mandate of the Commission makes it necessary for the Commission to collaborate with organizations, professional bodies, and non-governmental actors to achieve the objective for which the Commission was established. Tony Ojukwu was speaking when members of the Board of Trustees of the CUG Foundation, a non-governmental good governance organization, paid him an interactive visit. He said that, apart from the complexity of its assignment, the Human Rights Commission also faces the challenges of underfunding.
Have an unending need to deal with even new challenges in human rights, because human rights is not something you can. That's why one of our greatest challenges is poor funding. Because nobody ever knew there would be COVID in 2020. Nobody knew there was going to be end-SARS movement in 2020. It's possible there will still be another human rights challenge before the end of 2020. So you couldn't have budgeted in January 1 this year that you are going to have COVID or that you are going to have end-SARS movement. So it's the only way to survive in this business is continuous collaboration with stakeholders like you. We were able to identify through technology about the increase in sexual and gender-based violence during the lockdown for obvious reasons. They say that an idle man is the devil's workshop. Rape cases increase, sexual and gender-based violence increase. The only way to survive in this business is continuous collaboration with stakeholders.
Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the CUG Foundation, AIG Charles Ugwomo, retired, had told the Executive Secretary that human rights and their protections were critical content of human development. He said that complaints against the security operatives by Nigerians were violations, which raises the question of who regulates the regulator.
All over the globe, the issue of human rights is treasured as being key to human development, economic growth, and happiness. A pertinent question has consequently arisen as to how do we regulate the regulators. Activities of most regulators tend to be partisan and violate the economic human rights of citizens.
A member of board of the organization, Professor Godwin Owo, observed that a number of challenges seem to undermine the enforcement of human rights in Nigeria. These, he said, include some enactments by the National Assembly and the unforeseen COVID-19 lockdown and end-SARS protest.
Now, the problem with the National Assembly in their process of lawmaking, especially a public hearing, is that their rules does not make it mandatory that whatever presentations that were made should be taken or should be referred to at any other points. Now, so what happens is that you come on the floor, make your arguments, disagree with whatever. The committee notes what they want to note to support their position. Now, and at the stage they will be making submission on the floor, they don't get back to any other person.
The CUG Foundation had offered to design an application that could assist the Commission to track reports of human rights violation in real time. The Executive Secretary said, however, that the Commission was also working to develop such a software to enhance effective realization of the objective of the Commission. The two organizations agreed to work together to enhance respect for human rights in Nigeria. Obomano Marvelous for Signature TV.